Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Be impeccable with your word. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow Industrials down 831. NASDAQ down 315. S&P's down 101. Percentage-wise, folks, big numbers numerically as well as percentage-wise. We had the Dow Industrials trade down 3.1%. NASDAQ down S&P's down 2.7%. NASDAQ down 4.1%. Monster numbers. All with volume. Gold contract up $5.40, trading $11.96 an ounce. Silver down 7 cents, $14.32 an ounce. Light sweet crude off $2.12, $72.84 a barrel. Oil came down with volume. We're going to get lower prices. Heating oil, gasoline, distills, all of the above. Notes and bonds. You have the 5-year, 10-year note up 5 ticks, 117.31. 30-year bond flat, 137.22. King dollar down 151 ticks. Couldn't hold price, 95.195. The euro is trading at 115.23 to 1 US dollar. The yen is out here at 112.5 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? You get a market that got smoked, took out the B point, took it out with volume. You get ABC structures all over the place on the way down. We take a look at the SPY. The SPY bottom line in 6 hours just brought it all the way back to where we were on June 11th. We're 278.28 in the SPY. What I expect we're going to see here is that the SPY is going after the high of its high volume low. The high of that is 275, folks. And what I do expect we're going to see here as we're going through these markets, this market is going after the February 9th high volume low. That's what the baby's doing. And you get volume as you're coming down after that. NDX 100, the 3 Qs. What do you have inside the 3 Qs? Same type of setup. 3 Qs basically blew it out. 100 million shares, 109 million shares. The ABC structure on the Qs. Price projection, $170.42. You're at 171.73. Bottom line, we bring this back, set it up, and what you're going to see here, the high of that low is 165, and I expect we're going to go there. IWM, the small caps, which led us down, that little baby jumped the creek today, jumped its 200-day moving average. This was the largest ABC structure on the way down. You did 44 million shares. You're taking out your swing point with 31. Right now, the IWM is at 156. Your price projection on this is 151. So this baby's not even close to being done. And that's with the IWM being down $4.60 today, which is pretty intense, man. It's really intense, actually. If we take a look at the high of the low of the February time frame, you're going to see we're right next to it right now. That high of the low is 153. And bottom line is that this February swing low, folks, is quite a way away from, if we'll go to the S&P again, if you want to see the low of this, this is where this gets really dicey. And get stops in if you're in this market, man, because when you pull this back and see where this is, it's pretty scary. We're at 156. The low, the high volume low is 142.50 inside the SPY. And bottom line, that's where we're going. You know, what happens with high volume lows or highs is this. The high of that can save it. And we'll get a good idea of how it hits that high. Bottom line, we'll see how it happens. We'll leave it at that point. What we don't have out here today is this. You're nowhere near a bottom. What you did have is that you had a lot of energy that was used. There's no doubt about that. Coming into the close, you finally had some selling. We got the trend up to 1.41. And what we also did is that we did get a couple down ticks. We got a minus 1,500 coming into the close, which is good. That's what you need. And then we had got a minus 1495, I believe. Yeah, 1497. So that is also a good scene. What you didn't get, and what you get when you start trying to make it into a bottom, is you got to get a rejection of lower price, and that isn't on the table. Gold contract. What are we looking at? Gold. Bottom line, gold held up. The gold equities are probably the only thing that was up out here today. In fact, let me just look at something. It's pretty wild, actually, because if we go into the Dow Industrial, yeah, every single Dow Industrial stock is in the red. If I put this up, if you're watching Tiger TV, every single one of them. And you're talking about monster numbers, too. If we go into the NDX 100, we take a look at the NDX 100. We have 3 stocks out of 100 that are in the red, that are in the green. You have Dollar Tree is up $1.37. You had Vodafone up 24 cents, and you had Dentist Supply up 15 cents. That's pretty intense. Out of 100 stocks, only 3 of them were in the green. So that's pretty intense. That's insane, actually. Notes and bonds. Let's go take a look at the note and bond market. What do we have inside the note and bond market? 10-year note. Oh, this is a good market. This looks good. Okay, so bottom line is that you have the 10-year note up 5 ticks. We did 2.3 million contracts. It's a monster contract volume, folks. Bottom line is that you're going to see higher price, and I suspect we're seeing this bounce because of the fact that the market is so low. We'll see whether this can make it up to the 118.31 area. Right now, you're at 117.31. If we take a look at the 30-year, see how this 30-year is set up. Yeah, 30-year is good, too. 30-year is still -2 for the day, but we were down at 136.29, and you're at 137.22. King dollar, bottom line, king dollar, could not hold higher price. Pretty amazing, actually. Sells down. Doesn't have a lot of volume, though. So you're not in the lower range yet. We did only 19,000 contracts. That's light contract volume, folks. King dollar is going to have to do about 26,000 contracts and simultaneously get inside this 95.07 mark. That's the kind of the number. 95 to 95.07 is the number to keep your eye on. Dow Industrials closed down 831. Nasdaq down 315. S&Ps, and they're closing up, man. It's a monster move in the S&Ps, down 107. Coming right back, folks.